Once upon a time, there was a guy named Jake. Picture this, a dude so terrified of speaking in front of people that just standing in front of three friends made his knees shake like jelly. Ever felt your heart pounding so loud you're sure everyone can hear it, your palms sweating buckets, and your brain just blanking out? That was Jake. Every single time. He figured his life was doomed to be a quiet one, hiding in the shadows, dodging every spotlight, but then, something wild happened. One random day, Jake stumbled across this crazy little story online about a guy who turned his life around by, get this, talking to himself. No way that works, Jake thought, rolling his eyes. Still, he was desperate. So, he gave it a shot. He stood in front of his beat-up bathroom mirror, stared into his own eyes, and started talking. 5 minutes a day. Just him and that scratched-up glass. At first, it was a mess. He stammered, rambled about nothing, and even cracked up at how ridiculous he looked. But he kept going. Wanna guess what happened next? Day by day, something started shifting. After a week, his voice didn't wobble as much. After a month, he could actually smile at himself without feeling like a total goof. He'd tell little stories, pretending that mirror was a crowd of hundreds. That mirror? It wasn't just a reflection anymore, it was his first stage, one that didn't boo or laugh him off. 3 months in, he was chatting up coworkers like it was no big deal. But hold up, the real magic was still coming. Fast forward a year. Can you believe it? The same guy who used to sweat through his shirt just ordering coffee was now up on a real stage, mic in hand, facing a sea of faces, hundreds of them. And he wasn't just talking. He was rocking it. His voice, once shaky and small, now boomed with confidence, pulling people in, lighting up the room. Jake had gone from scared stiff to a legit inspirational speaker. So, what's the secret sauce? 5 minutes a day in front of that mirror, but it's more than that. Wanna know the real kicker? It was the moment he decided he wasn't gonna let fear call the shots anymore. So, what about you? What if tomorrow morning, you stood in front of your mirror and gave yourself 5 minutes? Where could that take you? Maybe, just like Jake, you'd unlock a version of yourself you didn't even know was in there, someone bolder, brighter, and ready to take on the world.